In the quiet farmland of Tennessee, more than 2 centuries ago, a family claimed to be under siege, not by raiders, not by outlaws, but by something invisible, intelligent, and merciless. The story of the Bell Witch has since become one of America's most famous and most chilling hauntings. From 1817 to 1821, the Bell family of Robertson County reported terrifying encounters with a spirit that could speak, strike, and even kill. Some swore it was a witch, others thought it was a demon, and skeptics today still wonder, was it real? Or was it folklore born out of fear and superstition? Today, we're diving deep into the legend, history, and lasting mystery of the Bell Witch. It began in 1817. Farmer John Bell Sr. spotted a bizarre creature in his fields. Its body like a dog, but with a head of a rabbit. He fired his gun, but the figure vanished. Soon after, other family members saw strange sights. A bird of impossible size, a mysterious girl in a green dress swinging from a tree, a black dog following them at night. Then, the disturbances moved into the house. Knocking on walls, chains rattling across the floor, sounds of gnawing on beds. Invisible hands pulled the children's blankets and scratched at their skin. Most of the torment fell on young Betsy Bell, the daughter, who was slapped, pinched, and even stabbed with pins. As weeks turned into months, the entity grew bolder. One night, a voice echoed in the Bell home. When asked who it was, the spirit answered weakly, "I am a spirit. I was once very happy, but I have been disturbed." The voice soon identified itself as Kate and accepted the name Old Kate Batts Witch. From then on, the entity was known simply as the Bell Witch. The Bell Witch could mimic voices, gossip from households miles away, even recite sermons preached at churches 13 miles apart at the exact same time. Visitors traveled from across the country to witness it. Some claimed the witch could be in more than one place at once. Others said she crossed the ocean in an instant, speaking to people in England while tormenting the Bells in Tennessee. But for all its tricks, the witch had one deadly goal: the death of John Bell. She cursed him, tormented him with paralysis and choking fits, and eventually, she succeeded. In December 1820, John Bell was found unresponsive. A strange vial of liquid was discovered in the cupboard. When a drop was given to the family cat, it died instantly. The witch laughed and declared she had poisoned John. He had passed away the next day. The only death in American history officially attributed to a ghost. At his funeral, as neighbors mourned, the witch mocked them all, singing drinking songs and celebrating his death. But John was not the only target. The witch despised Betsy Bell's engagement to Joshua Gardner, tormenting her until she broke off the match in 1821. Soon after, the entity announced it would leave, only to return in 7 years. And in 1828, it did, though far less active. Then, just as suddenly as it came, the Bell Witch faded away. Or did it? In 1894, journalist Martin Ingram published an authenticated history of the Bell Witch, the first full-length account of the haunting. Some hailed it as proof, others dismissed it as folklore, or even fiction. Later, writers, researchers, and descendants of the Bell family all added layers to the tale. The Bell Witch became more than just a ghost story. It became a piece of Southern folklore, mixing faith, fear, and mystery. Skeptics point out that no reliable first-hand documents survive. and suggest the story may have been exaggerated or even fabricated. Some blame Betsy herself, calling it a classic case of poltergeist fakery. Others see the witch as a metaphor for guilt, superstition, or other social tensions at the time. But for believers, the details are too rich to ignore. The witch spoke with knowledge no one else could know, struck terror into hardened men, and left behind a trail of witnesses stretching across decades. Today the legend lives on. The Bell Witch Cave in Adams, Tennessee draws curious visitors hoping for a glimpse of the supernatural. Plays, books, song, and even films like An American Haunting and The Mark of the Bell Witch keep the story alive. Some even say the witch still lingers in the hills and caves along the Red River, waiting for the next family to cross her path. Was the Bell Witch a clever hoax, a case of mass hysteria, or something truly beyond our understanding? The answer remains as mysterious as the voice that once tormented the Bell family. But one thing is certain. In the folklore of America, the Bell Witch will never be silent.